Now let's get down to business. If I wanted to print a document that I've been working on straight from Google Docs, I'll need to first open the file, like this sample transcript I put together for a persuasive writing class. And I'll need to be extra aware that I click File to Print, or that I click the print button inside of the Google Docs menu bar or taskbar. If I were to do that and my browser, the only thing that will print will be the window that I see before me. It'll cut everything off right here and nothing more. So once again, I'll need to click File to Print in my menu bar, or simply click the print icon within Google Docs. And what will happen is my browser will prompt me to use whatever program on my computer that I ordinarily use to process portable document files, or files with the extension that have PDF. In this case, as you'll see on a Mac, that'll be Preview. On a Windows computer, it might be something like Foxit Reader or Adobe Reader. Whatever it is, you'll need to open it with that program. And here I could see my entire file ready to print within that PDF viewer. At this point, I can't alter my file, but I'm not looking to do that right now anyway. I'm just looking to print it. So I'll need to add an additional step and click File and then go to Print. And from there, my PDF viewer will open up my regular print menu. What really makes Google Docs stand out from the crowd is the ability it provides for anyone to collaborate on a project together in real time. There's no substitute for working face-to-face, of course, but Google Docs is the next best thing. No more emailing back and forth, no more messing around with flash drives and CDRs. You could get together with your friends or your colleagues right here on Google Docs. To create a doc to share with others, open up a new doc as we demonstrated earlier. And navigate over here to the Share button and click where it says Sharing Settings, or simply go over to here where next to the name of the file and this lock, where you can click where it will read Private to Only Me by default. And as you can see here, I created this document, so I am the owner of this document, and right here on the bottom I can choose to add from my contacts in Gmail who I want to open up this document to. Or here I can enter the email addresses of whoever I want to invite to work on this document with me together. Once I have my partners entered, I can grant them the ability to either edit the document or simply view it. I may choose to do this one at a time or as a group. As you can see in this document, which I'm already in the process of working on, I can also set individual permissions for people by clicking the options next to their name one at a time to change whether they're able to edit the document or just able to view it. So here's one example of collaborating with somebody over Google Docs. I'm going to open this document that I've been working on in my educational technology course, and one of my colleagues happens to be online right now. So let's get to it. And as you can see here on the right, it'll show that my partner or partners are viewing the document at the same time. I can click on this, and actually, as you can see right on the left, my colleague Dana is already editing away. And if I were I can use either a different colored text over here as he's doing, or send him an instant message here on the right on the sidebar to communicate with him so we can figure out what to do next on this assignment, or just to ask him whatever other question I need to do. So let's say I were to ask him if he remembers when this assignment is due. In the meantime, he's already written some text here in Violet, and I can intercede at the same exact time if I wanted to in whatever color I happen to choose. And at the same time, he's over here in the chat reminding me of when my assignment is due. And as I wrote here, we've chosen to use different colored text to be able to distinguish who wrote what. But in reality, that's not even really necessary. That's just something we've been using as a strategy to help us communicate with each other. But at any time, you can always go click on File and click to where it says See Revision History, and that will take you to a list of history, kind of like what your browser does when you're navigating around different websites. And you could click around. Let's say I wanted to see what this document was a couple hours ago, and there it is. It'll only appear to me this way, not to the other people that I'm working with, so as not to distract them. But here I could see what the document looked like a couple hours ago, and then go back to the present and see what has changed. As you can see, there's only 2 of us working at the document right now, but we've opened it to at least 2 other people besides ourselves. And if those people were to hop on, if Ken was to hop on, or Loretta was to hop on and edit, we could all be doing this at the same time. And here's a little footage of what that would look like. Of course, here we've only scratched the surface. To learn more, visit the Google Docs Support Center at docs.google.com/support.